welcome back to Bullet Catcher Gaming. It's Scarefy Sausage 76 here. I have, obviously the update has been done, so I am going to review one of the new weapons that is available from the shop, and that is the Armalite AR-18. Not a very familiar weapon, not to me anyway. So anyway, the AR-18 is a gas operated assault rifle that is chambered to fire the standard NATO 5.56 ammunition. So it was designed by a group of guys: Arthur Miller, Eugene Stoner, George Sullivan and Charles Dorchester, and that was back in 1963. It was supposed to be an alternative to the Armalite AR-15 design, which eventually was selected by the US military and became the M16. Also, the M16 is a very popular weapon again itself, with many variants itself. So the AR-18, although never adopted as the standard service weapon by the United States, it would go on to influence many other weapons, such as the SA-80, which is a British weapon, again firing the standard 5.56 ammunition. And it went on to have several different variants, when we've got the AR-18K, the AR-18S, the AR-18-0 and the AR-18B. Never seen any of those before, but you know, maybe they'll turn up in the game at some point, who knows. Like I said, it fires a 5.56, and it's got a rate of fire of around 750 rounds a minute. It's magazine fed, and it has a varied size mag from 20, 30 and 40 rounds. So this is it, as you can see. So I've gone for an extended mag, a suppressor, and the EXP3 XG33 sight. It's a lot of that's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? So what I'm going to be doing, okay, on this review, I am going to test the weapon with and without the silencer at two different ranges, 25 meters and 100 meters, and that will be single shot, and then on full auto to see accuracy, see recoil, what happens to the round on full auto, and then 10 rounds from the mag with and without a silencer, well aimed, placed shots. So we'll see how we go. Okay, I've picked a nice little spot that doesn't have any interruptions. There's no enemies, no drones, no helicopters flying over, so hopefully we should be uninterrupted. Okay, so this is what I'm going to be aiming at. So we'll go single shot first of all, and there, that's where you can see the round. So we don't have the silencer on at the moment, so let's switch it to full auto and see what happens. One, two, three, four. So I've counted 4, so that's a 4-second magazine change. That's saved like the G36 for example, that was only a 2-second magazine change, so it's probably going to vary across the board. Okay, so a single shot and full auto without the suppressor at 25 meters. So we're going to say it's probably where my first shot landed, so we go back slightly and then we pan up. So the recoil, it just goes up, doesn't go off to the left, doesn't go off to the right. So there we have it. On full auto we get a fairly good grouping, although it just goes up, 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 up and up. Right, okay, so let's put the silencer on, or the suppressor. Oh no, that was with suppressor, sorry, my bad. So we'll do it without the suppressor now. Right, okay, so we want single shot, 1 round. Okay, and there we are, that's in the same place as the other side, so get it on aim and change the mag. 1, 2, 3, so it's 3 to 4 seconds. Right, so the recoil doesn't seem quite so bad. Let's put the drone up and have a look. The recoil doesn't seem quite so bad without the suppressor. It was a steady raise, whereas with the suppressor it seemed to be quicker, happen a lot quicker. However, the groupings are fairly similar. fairly tightly packed rounds, although they do go up all the way up. So fairly tight grouping, although it's spread out as the recoil carries on, bringing the nose of the weapon up and up and up. Right, okay. So let's try 10 rounds at single shot at 25 metres without the suppressor. Okay, so let's aim low. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So let's put the silencer on and move over slightly to the right, and we're going to do the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. The grouping shouldn't be that different now. It's, I don't know, slightly. The grouping's slightly tighter without the suppressor, but at the same distance, 25 metres, with and without silence, a single shot well aimed. Not much difference in grouping there. Right, okay. So we need to go and find ourselves 100 metres. Oh, get out of the water, man. What are you doing, you fool? Get up. Okay, so right, so let's try around about here. And what is the drone saying? Right. So we're going sort of up this way, are we? Okay. Right. Let's get the drone again and just double check that distance. Yeah, so we're about 100 metres. Okay. There we are. Right, let's get weapon on aim. So we're going to aim at the same location. We've got the suppressor on. Yeah, right, okay, let's do it what we did first time round. At least this time I know that I've got the suppressor on. Okay, right, one round. Well aimed. And then full auto at 100 metres. Oh, you idiot. Okay. Let's have a look and see where those rounds went. Right, so we've got the first round that went off. And then it's going up again, slightly to the left before it bears back to the right. Yeah, not that much different, although the grouping is fairly spread out at that distance, which you would expect over a greater distance, from 25 metres to 100 metres. Right, let's take the suppressor off. Fire one shot, well aimed. Okay, and then full auto. Yeah, they seem to be more spread out with the suppressor off. Tight little grouping to start off with, and then it goes, we'll see, the same as the others, raises up, and the barrel's going up and up and up as you keep that finger on the trigger, and the grouping becomes more spread out. Not surprised. Okay, right. So we've changed the mag, so let's try 10 rounds. Select at a single shot, and 10 rounds well aimed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's take the suppressor off. Slightly to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so when I was taking those 10 shots on each one, I didn't adjust fire at my sights at all. So that grouping, it's not that dissimilar. You're looking at a grouping of about sort of 5 to 7 inches at 100 metres, which in real life wouldn't be too bad. You'd be quite proud of that. That's going to be, if you're aiming centre mass, 10 rounds in the body, you're going to be killing someone for definite. Okay, so there we are. That is the AR-18. tested at 25 and 100 meters with the silencer and without the silencer on a single shot, then full auto on both, and then 10 rounds with and without silencer at the same distances. And as you can see, it's a fairly accurate weapon over those distances, although at 100 meters on full auto the rounds are fairly spread out, still a little tighter grouping, but they're not bunched together as they were at 25 meters. So you know, it's still a fairly accurate weapon, whether you're using iron sights or whether you're using a sight with magnification on it. So there we have it. That is my review of the AR-18. Its effectiveness over distance of 25 and 100 meters. It has a rough mag change time of sort of between 3 and 4 seconds, which isn't too bad. Is that going to be the same across the board with all weapons in the BreakPoint universe? We'll see. I will be reviewing other weapons over the coming days, weeks, months, years, with different weapons. I'm not going to tell you which one I'm going to do next. I'll give you a bit of a surprise. So I'll see you on the next video. Cheers guys, take care now. Thanks for watching.